All right. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, who rule well and who taught me this truth. And Shalom to you, sincere Akim, out there listening and learning and pushing this truth. And Shalom to the few sincere Akwath that are out there listening and learning as well. With that being said, I'm gonna jump straight into this video. Adawan Watazah, this will be edifying. As usual, I'm gonna go into Rakah Kwadash. And I saw this video popped up in my news feed from Reuters, and it reads, World far off track on pledges to end deforestation by 2030. It says world far off track on pledges to end deforestation by 2030. And it's a real short video. And it actually is based upon this article, which I'm going to read the article. I'll read the description first, though. It says, the world is moving too slowly to meet pledges to end deforestation by 2030. With the destruction worsening in 2022, according to a report by a coalition of environmental organizations. And I've got the article, but I just wanted to show you where the inspiration for this lesson came from, okay? And I got a bunch of scriptures. I don't know if I'm going to hit them all. Like I said, I'm going to just go into Rakah Kwadash. Again, Adawan Ratazah, this will be edifying. So this is the actual article that is based upon. So it says, World far off track on pledges to end deforestation by 2030 report. So it says, the world is moving too slowly to meet pledges to end deforestation by 2030, with the destruction worsening in 2022. According to a report by a coalition of environmental organizations released on Monday, more than 140 countries representing the vast majority of the world's woodlands pledged at the 2021 United Nations Climate Summit in Glasgow to halt and reverse forest loss and degradation by the end of the decade. Yet, deforestation increased by 4% worldwide in 2022 compared with 2021, as some 66,000 square kilometers 25,000 square miles were destroyed. The annual forest declaration assessment report said that means the world is 21% off track to end deforestation by 2030. The world's forests are in crisis. The opportunity to make progress is passing us by, said Aaron Matson, a senior consultant at environmental group Climate Focus. And it's funny because we were just going into Isaiah chapter 14 at camp this past week, right? And of course, that's the first scripture that came to mind, as well as a plethora of other scriptures that came to mind. Okay, and let's see. I'm just going to spirit, but yeah, the reason why. Let's start here. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, wherein who is he? And we know who's ruling. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. He's in the power seat. Okay? And all these nations, these other heathen nations, are confederate with him per Psalms, what's that, 83? I believe that's Psalms 83, you know. Thy enemies make a tumult, you know. So all these nations are following the beat, the tune, the orders of really Esau, Edom, you know. And if you want to know who's in the power seat, look at who controls your money. Okay, as Yahushua said, you know, they asked him, should we, pay tribute unto Caesar, you know? And what he said, whose face is on the money? Render unto Caesar what belongs to Caesar. So Esau's in the power seat. Who controls the IMF, the International Monetary Fund? Who controls these different central banks, the central banking system? Who's behind the CBDC? You know, Esau, Edom, chiefly Amalek. Okay, you know, So this is Daniel 4:17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. And who's the basis of men? Esau, Edom. He is the wicked, and he's in the power seat. He's ruling. He's ruling right now. That's why everything is out of order. Everything is out of whack. All right, everything is out of whack. But once Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, um, you know, takes back reign of the earth, righteous rulers in the earth, things are going to go back to the way they're supposed to be. The earth is going to go back to being Eden, Idan, a paradise. Okay? This is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, that's what we're waiting for. New heavens and new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. Because this world is completely upside down. This is bizarro world. Because a bizarre man is ruling. The basis of men, Esau, Edom, the wicked, per Malachi 1:4. Okay, but once again, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai takes back reign of the earth, everything is going to be beautified again. The earth is going to go back to being a paradise. That's what Eden means, Idan, paradise, a joy, But right now, the earth ain't a joy. The earth is mourning, which it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, I read Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Okay, why? Because he's oppressing the people. He's oppressing the people, and he's also transgressing the laws. He's in the power seat. He has all the laws, statutes, and commandments in order to make the earth flourish again, i.e., for prime example, keeping the land Sabbath. You till the land only for 7 years, and you move to another part of the land. You till a section for 7 years, and then you let that land rest. That's a commandment. Okay, it's called the land Sabbath. But this devil, which it's Micah, Habakkuk, he's never satisfied. He can't have his he can't he can't be filled. Okay, I can't figure out how to say that properly. He can well, the Lord said he can never be satisfied. He never has enough, man. You know, But hey, that's the Lord. The Lord made him that way, so it would be evident, obvious who the wicked is through his actions, his mo, his modus operandum, his track record precedes him. You know, since his inception, he's done nothing but what? Take peace from the earth. Going back to the red horse, but that was by design. Isaiah 24:5. The earth also is defiled, poisoned, destroyed. Polluted. The earth also, the whole entire inhabited earth. The heavens, the sky. He spray chemtrails. He pollutes the air, pumps all type of pollutants in the air. The water, pumps all type of poisons in the water. Dumps plastic all in the water. Makes the earth. He made earth a cave, concrete jungle. He chips the birds, chips the animals. Pollutes their habitats, cuts down their habitats. Doesn't let the earth rest. Got these people morally destroyed on his Babylon Jews, his philosophies, his ideologies. It's this bizarro world. And why? Because we brought that out in camp. As the ruler are, so are the people. He's bugged out. So now these people are bugged out, and everything is bugged out. So it says the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. Because that's the reason why, like I said, because he knows better. But Esau Edom practices, he believes in Satanism. And he does everything contrary to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. That's where he gets his power from. The left-hand side, So it says, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. And that's why everything is out of order, out of whack. He eats abominable foods, unclean foods, eats crabs, shrimp, lobster, oysters, scampi, all these things that the Lord made, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai made to clean the earth, he eats them, and not in a great abundance. So now the things that are made to filter the damn ocean can't do their job because he's eating them all. It's a delicacy. It's a he a swine, a pork, the pig. The pig is a scavenger made to clean the earth. The land eats anything. He's eating that at an all-time high. He's bugged out, man, and you see the effects of it. Not to mention the main point of this lesson, the trees, because the main scripture is Isaiah 14:8. But I'm building up to it. Well, matter of fact, I'm here. I might as well read it. The whole chapter is good, but from the top all the way down is good. But I'm gonna start at 5. The main point is in 8. Isaiah 14:5. The Lord Yahweh have broken the staff of the wicked. We can't wait, man. It's a future prophecy. This day, hey man, this is the day we're looking for, man. This devil to be taken down, out of the way, and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath, and not just the people, the whole earth. The earth can't even rest. The trees can't rest. The animals can't rest. Nobody can rest with this devil in rulership. Everything is mourning. The earth is mourning. The whales are beaching themselves. Everything's mourning, man. He who smote the people in wrath, he's a spoiled brat, mad about the birthright. If I can't rule, fuck it, I'm gonna destroy everything. I'm gonna take everybody with me. What did it say? Misery loves company. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he don't let up, man. He don't never let his foot off your neck. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. Who's about to persecute him? Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. He's about to take vengeance, and he's not going to meet thee as a man. It says, the whole earth, this the main point, 7 and 8. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. When Yahweh Bashim Yahushai comes and takes this devil down and reestablishes order, righteous order. The earth is going to be at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us. Right? And we know a feller is a lumberjack, someone that cuts the trees down. I had it in the blue letter. I was going to get different translations, but do your own due diligence, A feller is a lumberjack, someone that cuts the trees down, So, and I was just meditating on when I saw that video and I was reading the article, because the trees, that's like a habitat for a lot of these animals, they reside in the trees, the tops of the trees. Prime example, the birds. The birds, you barely hear birds. I hear them now and then because there's trees around me. I live in Florida. So Florida's, still got a lot, decent amount of trees, but pales in comparison to what it was. But you go to like the city and stuff, you don't hear no singing because it's a concrete jungle. You would hear the singing, the birds chirping in the morning, tweeting and shit, and that's how it's gonna be when righteousness is in authority, man. When the earth goes back to being a paradise, it's gonna be singing. They're going to rest. They're going to be able to, graze the land and, wander like the way they're supposed to be. Like when Gad had when Gad was in control of this land, the animals were at rest, man. The buffaloes could graze from the west coast all the way to the east, man. All the way up to Canada, they could roam free. The horses, and this devil imprisoned the whole goddamn earth, man. That's why he got to be taken out of the way. And hey, that's gonna be a beautiful day, man. A beautiful day. Let me see. Tlachia. A couple more, and I'll close out. And this was in my mind about peace, right? Some good scriptures here, but the main one I want is in Daniel. Where is it, Daniel? Yeah, Daniel 8 and 25. And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper. And in his hand, and craft means witchcraft, wickedness, His words are smoother than butter, but war's in his heart. Never trust thine enemy. Like Gad said, never trust a white man. He speaks with a forked tongue. You know, if his lips are moving, he's lying. They claimed they had a prime example. They claimed, they wanted to end. They pledged in 2021 to 140 countries, right? Pledged to what, halt and reverse basically, deforestation, you know, and reverse it, right? And yet what? They lied. They increased it. Hey man, this devil, but that's how he comes, crouching, humble. He cares about global warming, climate control. He knows what the hell is going on. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's wiser than Daniel. He's accomplished a diligent search, man. He knows what the hell is going on, but he don't give a damn. He don't give a damn, because he is the devil. And through his policy also he shall cause, Daniel 8:25, and through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and yes, he's proud. He's the proud man. Read Obadiah, especially you Babylonians. Your look is more stout than the rest of your fellows. And by peace, that's what he always comes, like peace, peace. He cares, peace, peace, peace and love and happiness, But hey, war's in his heart, And by peace shall he's waging war against the earth. And by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the Prince of Princes, Yahushua HaMashiach, but he shall be broken without hand, because the Lord is going to take him down with spiritual power. Again, he's not going to meet him as a man. He's going to take vengeance, and he's not going to meet this devil as a man. Okay? Let me hit Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city. The bloody city is really America, Babylon the Great. But hey, we living in the revised Roman Empire. This is an empire. It ain't just America. NATO and the EU is the beast, right? And so everywhere this devil goes is that bloody city. It's really America, but everywhere is a bloody city. The earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. It's an empire, okay? So it says, and that's how these lands were established, by the Portuguese, by the Spaniards, the British, the French, all Edomite nation, Edomite families, How did they get it? By the force of the sword. So it says, woe to the bloody city, it is all full of lies, built upon deceit, witchcraft, sorcery, It is all full of lies and robbery, and they stole everywhere they at, they stole it. The prey departeth not. You see? And woe means destruction. Woe to you. Okay? So that also let's hit Habakkuk. I hit Micah. Habakkuk 2:5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine his philosophies through his policy, right? He shall cause craft to prosper. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, sinning. This is how he sins, by breaking the everlasting covenant and he sets his own laws up, He makes his own rules and regulations, which is contrary to Yahweh Shem Yahushai's way. He is a proud man, He says, I have done it, Neither keepeth at home. That's why he, I got the definitions on deck. Imperialism, colonialism, Yea, also because he transgressed. Matter of fact, let me hit those definitions and I'll close out with Habakkuk and Micah. I think that I hit them all. And Revelation 11:18. I don't want to write this out. So this is the definition of imperialism off of the Google. Imperialism, a policy of extending a country's power. Again, this is an empire. We're living in the revised Roman Empire, which is what? The beast, which is NATO and the EU, and America's the whore that's riding this beast. Okay? And the true puppet master that's controlling the whore is Amalek. The least of the flock shall draw them out. And that's what these devils went around and spread all throughout the world. Imperialism, okay? Colonialism. So it says imperialism, a policy of extending he removed the bounds, the ancient borders, the landmarks, which Yahweh Bashim Yahushai said you're not supposed to do that. He set the bounds according to Adam. Okay? All these nations, all these different nations, 18 nations, we all had our own lands. And this devil called himself going around and taking over through imperialism, colonialism, going way back to Alexander the Greek, Alexander the Conqueror. Get down and lay down. He assimilated all these different nations, took their lands, took the spoils of the lands, and made them tributary. You know, included our land. That's why you had something called Hellenism. The Jews were Hellenized. So it says a policy of extending a country's power and influence, his wine, through diplomacy or military force. Okay? But that was his blessing. The fatness of the land by the sword, going back to Isaac. This is colonialism, the policy or practice of acquiring full or partial political control over another country. That's why he always spreads his democracy. Everywhere he goes, he spreads his democracy, man. So he can infiltrate and really take over that country. Meanwhile, he's act like he's promoting peace. Peace is for the people. The policy or practice of acquiring full or partial political control over another country, occupying it with settlers, and exploiting it economically. That's what he does. He rapes the land, rapes the people, rapes the resources. Matter of fact, let's hit Micah first. Micah 2:2. And they covet fields. You can't make it up, man. You can't make this up. And they covet fields, oil fields, poppy fields, sugarcane fields, gold mines, silver mines, diamond mines, and they covet fields, the trees, and they covet fields and take them by violence. Colonialism, imperialism, and houses. It was they manifest destiny, though, right? It was part of the Monroe Doctrine, right? And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away, so they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Yeah, because you gotta assimilate to his way of life. He calls it civilization. He civilized you. He civilized the North American Indians. He civilized the Latin tribes. He civilized all the indigenous tribes, indigenous peoples. He civilized them. He assimilated them to his way of life, his way of thinking. Which really destroys you. Habakkuk 2:5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell. Everywhere he goes, that's what he brings upon you, hell and death. Who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. That's this devil. But that was his job, to take peace from the earth. Okay? So Adawan Ratazadis made sense and it came together. Real quick little lesson. These precepts was in my mind, just based upon that little video, that little article. A plethora of scriptures came to mind. And again, Adawan Ratazadis was edifying, exhorting, and comforting. We're close. And that's we're looking for new heavens and new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. And that day is quickly approaching, and he knows it. That's why he's going to come down with great wrath, per Revelation 12:12. So I'm going to close out here. Revelation 11:18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come. Because we know ultimately your allies are going to turn upon you and burn this whore with fire. Okay? You see? And you see it now. They getting tired of your shit, man. A lot of people, a lot of these different nations dumping the dollar, trying to click up with the BRICS. Hey, this third war is brewing. It says that they should be, it says, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, the patience and the faith of the saints. That's what we're waiting on, patiently waiting for our reward, waiting for our vindication. waiting for them righteous crowns. Adawan Watazal, hey, we endure to the end. We be of that number. You know, the men that stood so stiffly for the names of Yahweh Bashim Shai, and innumerable 1/3 of believers, men, women, and children that follow the Lamb wheresoever he goeth. All right, that are not going to bow to this devil and his system and receive his mark. Okay, the charagma, that digital be faithful unto death, and we shall receive a crown of life. Our victory is nigh. And them that fear thy name, the name is powerful. The names are important. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and are safe. The name of the Lord is dreadful amongst the heathen. What's the name of the Lord and his son? Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Our power, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. No other nation, you tribe, you so-called Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Latinos, Hispanics, North Americans, Seminole Indians, and the Israelite foreigners that are scattered abroad that may look like some of the heathen nations, but their seed, according to their father, goes back to one of the 12 tribes. You are an Israelite no matter what you look like. Okay, if your lineage, according to your father, goes back to one of the 12 tribes. All right? You see? We are the Lord's chosen people, the apple of his eye, the lot of his inheritance. We are the ones that he's coming back to save. Okay? And recompense our enemies, all of them. And shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. That's what the Yahweh B'Shem Shai is coming to do. And deforestation is a prime example of that. All right? So, hey, man, keep pushing, keep fighting, keep watching, keep praying, putting on as the elect. We're close, man. We're close. Shalom. Wa abad babal. Kwam Nesharallah.